Today's cosmic landscape invites us to look inward and navigate the deeper waters of emotional intelligence. The Cancer moon serves as our emotional compass, guiding us to read the stars reflected in our own hearts. We're not just weathering storms, but learning to harness the currents of our feelings as we journey through the art of connection. This Tuesday is a training ground for becoming masters of the soul's terrain, using the planet's illumination to guide our way. Rather than predicting the future, the cosmos aligns to reveal the power within us to steer our own emotional course. Aries, your Mars in Scorpio demands depth, but today's Cancer moon asks you to lower your shield at home. Your fierce energy and drive can be transformed into creating sanctuaries at home where you can rest and lower your guard. In relationships, intimacy is a new frontier to conquer. It's about authentic presence, not just strength and armor. At work, emotional honesty and vulnerability can forge stronger connections and alliances than displays of pure power. The warrior who knows when to tend to their wounds fights longer and wins deeper battles. Today's horoscope highlights the importance of emotional accounting, reviewing your communication patterns, identifying emotional drains, and investing in reciprocal relationships. The Cancer moon encourages you to calculate the compound interest of genuine connection, rather than focusing solely on material wealth. With Venus in Libra, love asks for fairness, not perfection. Have a frank discussion about your emotional needs to yield dividends for months to come. Don't just count your blessings, but account for them. Be mindful of where you're pouring your energy and ensure it's enriching you. The key is balance. Balancing your heart investments and trading vulnerability like currency in your relationships. Today's theme is about building a bridge between intellect and intuition, creating a vocabulary for the wordless. Your Mercury in Scorpio gives you X-ray vision into conversations, but the Cancer moon asks, can you articulate what you feel, not just what you think? The goal is to transform observations into heartfelt confessions, to say out loud the things you've been thinking about someone, but with genuine emotion. Your gift today is turning emotional complexity into clear communication that others can actually receive and understand. As a spiritual practice, write a letter to yourself, translating 3 emotions you usually just analyze in your head. Don't overthink it. Just feel them on the page. The Cancer moon makes you fluent in the language your heart has been speaking. Today, your emotional sensitivity is a gift. It's the foundation for your ability to create safe, nurturing spaces for yourself and others. With the moon in your sign, you have a natural talent for designing environments where people can freely express their feelings. Your emotional awareness isn't a weakness, it's your architectural genius for building sanctuaries of feeling. Before you start sheltering everyone else, make sure your own emotional structure is sound through self-care. With Jupiter amplifying your capacity for emotional expansion, focus on building a strong foundation first. In your relationships, share your emotional blueprint with your partner. Collaborate on creating a shared space where you both can grow. Today's theme is Leo, the Inner Theater, exploring how we perform for ourselves and others. The morning is about rehearsal, a time to explore and express emotions we may normally suppress. The Cancer moon in the spiritual sector suggests this is a private, introspective process. It's a chance to try on emotions that don't fit our public persona. In the afternoon, it's about direction, stepping back to observe the inner drama unfolding. Ketu in Leo asks us to direct this inner theater, not just star in it. We're both the actor and the director today. Which role serves our growth better? By evening, it's time for the ovation, applauding ourselves for the authentic scenes we created. In relationships, we're encouraged to let our partner see the raw footage, not just the final cut. Real intimacy happens in the outtakes, not just the polished performance. Into today, your analytical Virgo mind is meeting the emotional depth of the Cancer moon, a productive collision. You're not just feeling, you're experimenting, isolating different emotions, separating anxiety from attentiveness. With Mercury and Mars in Scorpio, you have the tools to investigate what's been hiding beneath the surface feelings. Put that nagging sensation under the microscope. Your heart is the laboratory today. The hypothesis is, what happens when you stop analyzing and start accepting your emotions? At work, your ability to break down complex emotional situations makes you invaluable. Offer your clarity without critique. In relationships, you're learning that some things can't be perfected, only experienced. The formula for connection isn't logical, it's alchemical. Today's Libra theme is all about negotiating emotional treaties, finding balance and equilibrium in our relationships. As the cosmic mediator with Sun and Venus in your sign, you have a natural talent for diplomacy. But the Cancer moon reminds you to also negotiate peace within yourself. Balance doesn't mean equal give and take in all relationships. Your wisdom lies in discerning which connections require more give versus take and communicating that clearly. In romantic relationships, pay close attention to the emotional fine print. Translate the unspoken clauses together to ensure you both fully understand the commitments you're making. The key is finding the right balance and having the courage to advocate for your own needs, while still serving as a peacemaker for others. Scorpio is a sign associated with intense emotions and transformative energy. The slide explores how Scorpios can channel this intensity in a positive way through 3 key stages: calcination, burning away what no longer serves you emotionally; dissolution, allowing feelings to flow freely and not stagnate; coagulation, transforming intense emotions into wisdom and strength. For Scorpios, their depth and intensity is a gift, not a burden. The right person will appreciate and be drawn to this quality. The key is to embrace the full range of Scorpio energy rather than trying to dilute or hide it. Today's Cancer moon is inviting you to explore the emotional depths you often avoid as a Sagittarius. You prefer to keep things philosophical and outward-facing, but this is a chance to chart the inner landscape of your own heart. Acknowledge any resistance or discomfort you feel about delving into your feelings. This is unfamiliar territory for you. As you encounter these new emotional landscapes, take the time to document your discoveries. Explore where your need for freedom intersects with your need for belonging. These are important territories to map. By the end of this journey, you'll realize that emotional depth doesn't limit your freedom, but actually enriches it. The most seasoned explorer is the one who knows their own heart. This will make you wiser in navigating all territories of life. Be sure to share these emotional maps with your partner. True companionship means exploring the rough terrain together. Today's Cancer moon brings the blueprint for a new emotional foundation, one that's strong enough to support your authentic feelings without crumbling under their weight. For years, you've built walls when what you needed were load-bearing beams. There's a difference between protection and prison. Now, you're learning to engineer structures that shelter without suffocating, that provide safety without isolation. At work, your reputation for reliability is unmatched. But are you reliable with your own emotional needs? The strongest structures include maintenance schedules. When was the last time you tended to your own foundation? In relationships, Venus in Libra helps you build partnership frameworks that actually work. Stop trying to make love logical and start making it sustainable. That means honest conversations about needs, not just responsibilities. Aquarius, the sign of innovation and emotional intelligence. As the feeling futurist, you're prototyping new ways to process and express emotions, almost like upgrading emotional software because Rahu is in your sign. The Cancer moon suggests emotional intelligence is the next evolutionary leap. It's not just about feeling, but finding ways to better understand and share our emotions. Your unique insight is seeing how individual feelings create collective patterns in communities. You have a special perspective on how we can all feel better together. The paradox you're solving is how to be emotionally present while still maintaining independence. Dash, you're inventing a new model of intimacy that balances connection and freedom. Dash. These ideas around emotional technology, social innovation, and liberation through connection are the core themes you'll be exploring today. As Pisceans, we are the dream weavers of the zodiac with an innate ability to spin emotional tapestries. The current Saturn retrograde in your sign has been unraveling old patterns, allowing you to reweave them with greater intention. Today's nurturing Cancer moon provides the threads of genuine feeling that don't fray or fade. Your emotions are not chaos, but rather raw materials to transform into art, music, words, or movement. The act of creation is how you make sense of the senseless and find meaning in the world around you. You have a natural empathy that allows you to deeply feel others' emotions, but it's important to learn to distinguish between empathy and enmeshment. Your intuitive knowing is heightened. Pay attention to the whispers beneath the noise, as your psychic sensitivity can provide valuable insights. In your relationships, it's important to weave together both your compassion and your truth. Your partner needs your honesty, not just your tenderness. Today's journey requires fluency in both the language of feeling and the language of articulation. Don't just experience emotions. Find the words to express them, bridging the gap between inner truth and outer expression. This allows you to be understood without diminishing your experience. When you can name what you feel, you can navigate it more effectively. Every relationship is a co-created structure with its own blueprints. Examine the foundations of your connections. Are they built on honest assumptions or quicksand? Make small structural repairs through clarifying conversations, setting boundaries, and courageously expressing needs. Strong relationships aren't accident-proof, they're repair-friendly. Overwhelming emotions contain important lessons if we get curious about them. Don't numb or avoid intense feelings. Use them to expose old patterns and transform lead into gold. The emotional alchemist doesn't run from the heat. They use it to gain insight and grow. This is a closing blessing to inspire the audience and leave them with an uplifting message. Acknowledge that emotions are not obstacles, but territories to inhabit and explore. Encourage the audience to build homes in their emotions, spaces for both solitude and companionship. Emphasize that the planets and moon cycles don't control our emotions, but rather illuminate them. Encourage the audience to use this awareness to acknowledge and honor their feelings. Remind the audience that the emotional foundation they're building today will be the basis for everything else. Liken it to learning to sail, trusting their inner compass even when the waters get rough. End with a call to action, to navigate wisely, feel deeply, and build beautifully.